Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between green hills, there lived a kind-hearted farmer named Ravi. Ravi was poor, but he was hard-working and always ready to help others. Scene transitions to Ravi working in the fields, smiling despite the hot sun. One sunny morning, while Ravi was plowing his field, his shovel struck something hard. Curious, he dug deeper and uncovered an old rusty pot. Ravi wiping dirt off the pot, looking puzzled. This pot looks ordinary, but maybe it will be useful for storing grain. Little did Ravi know this was no ordinary pot. It was a magic pot. Scene: Ravi takes the pot home and places it on the ground. That evening, Ravi decided to put the pot to use. He placed a handful of rice inside and went about his chores. When he returned, he was astonished to see the pot overflowing with rice. Visual Ravi gasping in surprise, then smiling in delight. Ravi, this pot is magical. It can multiply whatever is placed inside. Ravi was overjoyed. He used the pot to fill his granary with rice, then tried it with coins, and soon his home was filled with wealth. But Ravi was not greedy. He shared his newfound fortune with his neighbors, helping everyone in the village. Scene: Ravi distributing food and coins to happy villagers. News of the magic pot spread quickly, and a greedy merchant from a nearby town heard about it. The merchant visited Ravi, pretending to be his friend. Visual: a sly-looking merchant talking to Ravi. Dear Ravi, why don't you let me borrow the pot for a day? I'll return it tomorrow. Ravi, being kind and trusting, agreed, but the merchant had no intention of returning the pot. Scene: the merchant sneaks away with the pot, laughing mischievously. The merchant tried to use the pot for himself, but he didn't know its secret. The pot only worked for those with a pure heart. Visual: the merchant putting gold into the pot, only for it to vanish instead of multiply. Why isn't this working? Realizing he couldn't use the pot, the merchant returned it to Ravi, making up an excuse. Ravi forgave him, and continued using the pot to help others. Scene: Ravi smiling as he places the pot back in his home. From that day on, Ravi and the magic pot became a symbol of kindness and generosity. The villagers learned that true happiness comes not from hoarding wealth, but from sharing and caring for one another. The village at sunset, with children playing and villagers laughing together. And so Ravi and his magic pot lived happily ever after, spreading joy and prosperity to all. The end.